Hello YouTube, this is Zach, and I'm getting back to the Zhou Shen train. I know it's been a while. There's been a few reasons for that. I've been moving across the world. I'm actually living in Asia now, so I really haven't been able to make videos in the same format and routine as I planned to. And I was just looking through all the Zhou Shen recommendations, and I settled on ringing the doorbell, I think it's called. I got a lot of recommendations for it, so I'm going to give this a shot. I have no idea what this is, and yeah, I hope that you all on YouTube and Billy both appreciate this and you enjoy it. It's funny, there was a comment that someone left that was like, the only reason this guy matters is because of Zhou Shen. I was like, so if Zhou Shen didn't exist, I wouldn't mean anything to you. Also, one more quick thing. I want to clarify something before I start. I've been having a lot of issues with people stealing my Zhou Shen videos. There's some people that I've talked to about it that have been translating and things like that, but I'm having problems with people just re-uploading my Zhou Shen videos without permission. That's another reason that I've been hesitant to make more videos about him too, is because I'm having so much trouble with people just taking the videos and running with it, taking my stuff and getting more views and things like that. So it's been making me second guess myself a bit about making the videos. Last thing, I'm sick. I've had some kind of sinus infection or something the past few days. I'm getting over it, but I'm still very post-nasal and my voice is not in very good shape. So I apologize about that in advance. Anyway, here's ringing my doorbell. Is that backmasking? What's that saying? Huh. Huh. Wow. Just again, every video I say the same thing. It's something different from Zhou Shen. Like, his voice is in another dimension here. This is a totally different setting from the other things that I've watched from him. This is like almost like I don't even know. It's got this synthy, like almost creepy, spooky kind of thing going on. But it makes me think of like some of these like more modern, like Western singers. Like, it doesn't sound like his voice, but the music effect with the way that the delivery of it gives me like almost like a Sleep Token kind of vibe a bit. But the singing voice doesn't sound the same at all, but the music and the effect does. Very interesting. Yet again, Zhou Shen is probably the most versatile singer in terms of the different styles that he does. I mean, it always surprises me. He's doing something different every time I look at him. Wow. Yeah, just navigating that chest voice and that head voice back and forth like it's nothing. Oh yeah. Nice crescendo, like really nice build to that kind of abrupt stop. Really nice. Yeah, what an interesting approach. It's very almost ethereal, very atmospheric. This is going to sound kind of redundant. He's using the voice almost as an instrument rather than using it. I mean, I don't mean he's not being expressive, but rather than the voice usually and generally being used as like main melodic thing that sort of carries the emotional weight. This is more subtle, a little bit more patient, a little bit more dialed back in terms of normally the things that I've watched, his voice has very much been like he's showing his stuff. You know, this is very kind of chill. It's very laid back. It's intense, but it feels more like atmospheric. The way that he's navigating the voice here it's a lot less concrete. You know, he's using a lot of chest voice sound, or M1 register as we call it. But like usually when you sing in your M1 in your modal register, your chest voice, your speaking voice, you're using that to be like the prominent like melody driving thing. But the way that this is composed, is making him use this register kind of in a more subdued manner. And what's cool about it is that he still showed at the end of that last phrase that he was able to build the dynamics. Like he left a little bit of room for the volume to swell. So he knows that he's using this chesty sound, but he's dialing it back a little bit so that he can let the crescendo happen at the end of the phrase to create dynamics and to create this effect. So even though his singing is more subdued, he's not using less energy. He's not engaging less. He's just controlling it more deliberately. And when he's moving up into that head voice, you know, the head voice sound that I've heard from before has been much more like operatic, classical sounding. This is much more contemporary sounding. That head voice sound is something that you hear, you know, a lot of like it makes me think of guys like, you know, Matt Bellamy from Muse, where you get these like little quick flip ups into the head voice that kind of serve as contours of the melody, and then it kind of comes back down to the chest voice. He's using the head voice as more of a melodic device in this setting. It's very different. My commentary isn't the same as it normally is when I talk about him, because this is just such a different setting than what I'm used to. It's cool. It's just another dynamic and dimension of his singing that I didn't know existed until now. Yeah, very ethereal. Head voice, like breathy. So different. Nice. Oh, that's good. Fantastic dynamics. Oh, nice crescendo again. The dynamics in the song are incredible. Like that's the number one thing so far. It's like his control from using that kind of light, softer, airier, breathier, slightly cricothyroid heavy sound, which is one of the muscles that controls the closure of the vocal folds. He's doing such a good job of navigating this like cricothyroid heavy engagement into this chord closure and using the dynamics. He's like building the volume as he navigates these phrases. Really nice stuff. Definitely, this is more like straight song-like than anything I've heard from him. And I guess Dala Bengba kind of was, but not. This is much more of a traditional song, you know? So the structure is a little easier for me to predict in terms of the way that the song is written. But yeah, this is definitely showing him utilizing his dynamics, like going from, you know, pianissimo to very soft, is like these bigger full sounds. That ooh vowel he just used, I think it was ooh, had a really nice spin, nice vibrato on it. Like, yeah. I guess that's the vowel. I don't know the Chinese vowels correctly, but I guess it's that's what it sounds like. But you can hear that really rich vibrato on it, that nice spin on the sound. Really good. In case you did not know, it is harder than ever to grow on this platform, so please like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. On that note, I also am a professional singing teacher. I teach voice lessons for a living. Join my Discord server if you're interested in that kind of thing. I teach all the time. I'd be more than happy to give you a free assessment. It's totally free, 30 minutes, where you can get a good idea of where your voice is at, and we can game plan for the future from there. I also have a Patreon, I have memberships, I have a merch store, all kinds of ways that you can support this channel. Please consider supporting me. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you, and back to the video. Yeah. Wow. This is good. Wow, it's so different. Like I'm actually just getting into this, you know, I'm just jamming with it. That entire chorus section did the same thing, like structurally, technically, as I was talking about before, where he's using the chest voice and this kind of flipping it up into the head voice. This is very Matt Bellamy, very Muse-esque in the way that he's choosing to deliver the motion from the chest voice and the head voice. It sounds very much like something you'd hear from Muse, like Time Is Running Out, like yeah, you got the... it makes me think of that. Not the sound of the music or anything, or their voices, but just that like that chest voice flip into head voice, chest voice flip into head voice thing. Super fluid. I would say that Zhou Shen does that motion more fluidly than Matt Bellamy does. Matt Bellamy's always been like this very stark, like chest voice, head voice, like on off switch. You know, he's doing one or the other. Zhou Shen here is doing a really nice job of blending the two to where the change is not quite so abrupt. It's a little more fluid, and it makes it sound more controlled. It makes it sound technically refined. Like, and not that Matt Bellamy's not technically refined. He absolutely is. But this is more consistent. Like, there's more tonal consistency between the motion from the chest voice to the head voice here, I think. Full chest voice, M1. How long was that? Let's see. Hold on. Let me go frame by frame here. Go past this thing. Yeah, so it technically starts at like 2:49. So let's see. Yeah, 3:02. So that's like 13 seconds. Let me see if I can do it with him. I'm gonna do an octave down, not in his range. So I'm a baritone, so I'm gonna go down. I'm just gonna have fun and see if I can do it. I haven't done a little test like this, and I'm sick. So let's see. Let's see if I got it. This is just for fun. Yeah, I got it. I can do that. That's cool. His voice is so piercing. It's dynamic. Wow. Oh, beautiful transition up. That was killer, man. Like, gosh, that was awesome. Like that was like, so like I talked so little. I finally shut up. Zhou Shen got me to shut up. Wow, that was just so much fun to watch. Gosh, the whole end section just did such an incredible job of creating an atmosphere, building this energy that just kind of exploded with these big long notes that he held out. And yeah, I mean, I know I was goofing around singing that too. I mean, I'm not even gonna try to act like I'm Zhou Shen. It's just I kind of had this thing like anytime I hear a long note, I want to be like, can I do that? Like there's this song called "The Grudge" by Tool, and at the very end of it, Maynard James Keenan does this like 25-second, 30-second long thing. But I was never able to really hold it. I don't think I ever was able to do that. Some of us always had this thing whenever I hear a really long note, I'm like, can I do that or not? And I figured I got a camera on, why not try it in front of the camera? Anyway, this is about him, not me. That's just why I did it. Yeah, but the cool thing was that all those long notes were just designed to create this like apex, this contour of the song, like this big climax of the song, you know. And so you had this massive like explosion of these long notes at the end, along with the music building and building. It was like a rock song, you know. It had this like, you know, modern rock kind of thing. It was a really well written, great arrangement, and his vocals just carried the thing with those dynamics. He did such a good job of controlling the cricothyroid, getting it really soft and delicate in those moments where the music was soft. And then when it came time for it, he ramped it up and let the voice, that power come in. And at the end, he kind of got into his countertenor stuff a little bit too, where he kind of did the high M2, you know, soprano type sound that he does. But in terms of his range, this performance was surprisingly subdued compared to a lot of the other things that he's done. Incredible though. I loved it. That was awesome. Like in some ways, that was my favorite Zhou Shen yet. I mean, just because I like the song and I like the way he delivered it. That was a lot of fun. Give me some more contemporary stuff like this, guys. Because like when I watch something that's, you know, a little less technically involved, like some of the classical stuff is, like I could just sit back and chill and just enjoy it, and that's fun for me too. So yeah, if you guys have any more recommendations of the stuff that's more just chill and not quite so technically demanding in terms of the classical and the opera type stuff and the, you know, the classic Chinese stuff, let me know. And also tell me what this song's about, because it sounds kind of gothic, kind of dark. So I'm really interested to know what was going on in the song. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's a lot of fun, and I will see you all again soon on YouTube and Billy. Thanks, guys. Bye.